Okay guys, so here we are going to do the flushometer assignment. So first things first, write down your name. And your PIN. Okay, so first thing we will need is obviously our assignment. Whether you want to do it online and put it down on a blank piece of paper, or you want to bring in the paperwork here to work in the shop, I leave that up to you. A pencil or pen, tape measure, and a screwdriver. You do not need a light. This is just here to improve lighting so you can actually see the paperwork. And a bucket. And a flushometer, which is in the back of the bay. Okay, so the first thing we do is take the bucket, make sure there's no holes in it, because otherwise that will make it difficult to measure the amount of water in it. So flip the bucket over, measure the diameter. I've got 10 inches for the diameter, so we will write that down here. 10 inches divided by 2 gives me a radius of 5 inches. Okay, so as we're going through this assignment, we have to make sure that this flushometer is not flushing too much water. So if we have a WC or water closet or toilet flushometer, our max is 6 liters or 1.32 imperial gallons. For a urinal flushometer, we have a maximum of 3.84 liters or 0.84 imperial gallons. So like I said, if we are flushing more than that, we need to adjust it, which I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So flip the page over here, and we're going to go give that urinal a flush. My apologies, it's actually a water closet flushometer. So on the top of the flushometer, we have an adjustment screw, okay? If we spin it in or clockwise, that will increase it, okay, the length of the flush. If we spin it counterclockwise and bring the pin upwards, that will decrease the amount of flush. So set it back to where it was set originally. Take our bucket, put it underneath here, and give it a flush. So we got too much water that time, so I just quickly hit the shutoff valve up there. So now we're going to go take this bucket and give it a dump. Now ideally, out in the field, you're going to have a toilet or a urinal that this is attached to, and you're just going to adjust it by watching the flush. So we're going to decrease that guy. So again, I'm going to take this guy and we'll turn him out a bit, which is going to be bringing him counterclockwise to reduce the flush. So we're going to turn our valve back on. Give this guy a flush again. Perfect. Okay. So now take this back to our workbench, and we will measure the height. by just sticking our tape measure in the bucket. And this water level settles. I'm going to go with 2 3/4 of an inch for the height of the water. So 2 3/4 or 2.75. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the formula of volume for a cylinder. Okay, and it's going to give us our measurement in cubic inches. So volume is equal to 3.14 times our radius, which we did over here, which is 5 squared, times our height, which is 2.75 inches. And all these measurements are in inches. So that is going to give us 3.14 times 25 times 2.75. So now you pull out your calculator. Okay, so 3.14 times 25 equals 78.5. Now times that by 2.75. It's going to give me 215.875 inches cubed of water. So we'll round that to 2.15.88. So I'll write down our answer here. 88. Beautiful. Okay. Moving over. So now we're going to convert our cubic inches to our imperial gallons. So 215 and 88. 15 and 88 times 0.0036 is going to equal 0.777. So we will round that to 0.78 imperial gallons. 0.78 imperial gallons. Okay, so now we will convert that into liters. So 0.78 times 4.54 0.78 times 4.54 is going to equal 3.54 liters. So we'll write down our answer here. And if we go back here, the max flush was 6 liters and 1.32 imperial gallons. So we're sitting at 3.5 liters and 0.78 imperial gallons. So that's not too bad. So again, if you're getting too much water or too little water, like you saw in the video, you've got to adjust it. You've got to go back and forth until you get the proper amount of water. And basically this is a lesson in adjusting flushometers. Thank you very much.